From the Oscars to Pokémon, we're back with the latest in entertainment news updates.
All that and more. From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news. On Buffy the Vampire Slayer star, Michelle Trachtenberg was found dead in her New York City apartment early Wednesday morning. According to the coroner, the 39-year-old's cause of death was undetermined. Her family has refused an autopsy. Police do not suspect foul play, although the investigation is ongoing. Many celebrities have reached out to share their condolences. Her former Gossip Girl co-star, Blake Lively, shared in an Instagram post, quote, "She was electricity. You knew when she entered a room because the vibration changed. Everything she did 200%, end quote. Trachtenberg rose to fame in the 2000s following her start as a child actor. Her breakout role was in Disney's 2005 Ice Princess. She was also known for her roles in Harriet the Spy, Eurotrip, and 17 Again.
Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy has denied claims that she is retiring. Kennedy has led Lucasfilm since Disney's purchase of the company in 2012. She oversaw the sequels trilogy as well as helped reshape the Star Wars universe for Disney Plus, which has been nothing short of controversial. Earlier last week, Matthew Belloni from Puck News reported that Kennedy would be stepping down later this year. Kennedy cleared up the misunderstanding in an interview with Deadline on Saturday. Quote, "I will die making movies. I've been talking for quite some time with Bob and Alan about what an eventual succession might look like." End quote. While not retiring, Kathleen Kennedy is beginning to put a succession plan into place.
Actor Channing Tatum and model Inga Williams seemingly hard-launched their relationship at a CAA pre-Oscars party in Los Angeles this Friday. Fans have speculated about the couple's relationship for about a month since they were spotted together at a Santa Monica hotel. Neither of the celebrities have confirmed their relationship, but were displaying quite a bit of PDA at the event. This comes just 4 months after his split from Big Little Lies actress Zoe Kravitz. The two worked together on the film Blink Twice, in which Kravitz directed the 44-year-old actor. They were engaged until last fall. The Magic Mike star is also known for his roles in 21 Jump Street, She's the Man, and Step Up. Meanwhile, Williams has modeled for brands from Swarovski to Ripcord.
Co-creator of Deadpool, Rob Liefeld, called out president of Marvel Studios Kevin Feige following the release of Captain America: Brave New World. There was a 68% drop at the box office from week to week, which makes this the third most significant drop in Marvel Studios history, behind The Marvels and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Since Avengers Endgame, Marvel has taken many hits at the box office over the years, with wins being few and far between. Liefeld took to X last week saying, quote, "Get Feige off the mound. He's spent," end quote. Earlier this year, Liefeld spoke on the Robservations podcast about his bad blood with Feige. He said Feige ignored him on the red carpet of Deadpool and Wolverine premiere last year. Liefeld also claimed that Feige did not invite his family to the premiere after party, and any pictures taken with him had been deleted.
Sophia, what's wrong? You look down.
I'm fine. I just continue growing more and more impatient for the release of GTA 6.
Believe me, I know how you feel. However, there's still plenty happening in gaming right now, so let's hand things over to Jack Bergman for Plugged In.
Thanks, guys. All I want is to finally be able to play Fortnite on the Switch 2 already. However, there's plenty of news before its awaited release. Analog is launching a 4K Nintendo 64 in 2025 for $249. The Analog 3D is set to launch early this year. It comes in black or white and is available for pre-order now. The Analog 3D is a modern take on the N64. The new console upscales the classic games you know and love up to 4K. It includes multiple display modes to mimic the look and feel of a CRT display. And the company says the Analog 3D is 100% compatible with the N64's wide cartridge library. It supports Bluetooth and has 4 original controller ports, 2 USB slots, and an SD card slot. It is also compatible with any N64 controllers you may have lying around from your childhood. On Wednesday, Warner Bros. Discovery confirmed plans to shut down 3 of its gaming development studios. This decision axes the anticipated Wonder Woman game, which has been under production for 3 years now. Player First Games, which made the fighting game Multiversus and Warner Bros. Game San Diego, will also be shut down. The announcement comes after a difficult time in the industry with widespread job losses since a boom during the COVID pandemic. Last month, Multiversus said there would be no more updates for the game, and it would have to be played offline, quote, for the foreseeable future, end quote. The new Minecraft movie Lego sets are available now. Lego announced earlier this year that we'd be getting new Minecraft movie sets, and the time has finally come. There are 4 new Minecraft sets that you can buy now, with 2 of them featuring scenes from the upcoming film. Each new Minecraft set features minifigure mobs, but only 2 of them offer a tiny Jack Black as Steve. The new Minecraft sets came out on March 1st, and a Minecraft movie is hitting theaters on April 4th. You can currently purchase all of these sets from Amazon, Lego Direct, or any of the other best places to buy Lego. That's it for this week's Plugged In. Time for a quick commercial break before we plug back into the desk.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here.
Wait.
What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
We are taught you don't talk about your problems with nobody because you could get in trouble. And I've been through a lot. Anxiety, depression, sexual assault. When I decided to get help, my life changed. And the mental health box, that was one of the big tools. Accepting help means that we are allowing somebody to bless our life. It's freeing. We got stronger together. Love your mind.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right? I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own.
And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
Last night was the 96th Oscars, and boy, what a show it was. As we still try and collect our thoughts here, is Zoe Mazel with her thoughts on the show.
Hey hashtag, it's Zoe. The Academy held the 97th Oscars last night, and we've got a lot to cover, so let's get into it. There were some great movies in the running this year, and it was a close race for several awards, maybe the closest it's been in a while. But the biggest award of the night went to the film that won the most, Anora. The film has been highly acclaimed and swept at the awards last night, winning a total of 5 awards, including Best Director, Editing, and Best Actress for Mikey Madison, both a first-time winner and nominee. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting either Madison or Nora to win, and they both came as a surprise to many, as predictions guessed Best Actress might have gone to Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here, or maybe even Demi Moore for The Substance. And I was pretty sure The Brutalist was going to take Best Picture. Adrian Brody, however, was recognized for his role in the film as he took home Best Actor. Best Animated Feature Film went to Flow, earning Latvia its very first Oscar, and touching the hearts of many with its beautiful story featuring the sweetest friendship between a cat and a capybara. Doom Part 2 took both sound design and visual effects. Best Cinematography went to The Brutalist, and Best International Film went to I'm Still Here. And in an unexpected triumph, despite all the forces against it, the Palestinian film No Other Land won the Oscar for Best Documentary, detailing the hardships of the ongoing genocide, and speaking up on a subject that's been so heavily underrepresented in the media. And after being so heavily nominated, Amelia Perez only walked away with 2 wins, including Best Actress for Zoe Saldana, and A Real Pain earned Kieran Culkin the award for Best Supporting Actor. A Complete Unknown and Nosferatu were completely shut out from the awards this year, and The Substance and Conclave did not win as big as fans thought they would, as Anora completely dominated the awards. In my opinion though, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I was rooting for Wicked the whole way through. I knew the Academy wouldn't give it Best Picture, but I have to say, they did take me by surprise, because out of the 2, I would have hoped that it had won Best Costumes and Production Design. They actually awarded Wicked. Personally, I think original score was 100% deserved by Wicked. Overall though, Wicked snubbed, a couple of films awarded big, but mostly big sweep for Anora. That's all the time we have this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
My wardrobe is just so big, I can't decide what I feel like wearing. Let's check in with Brianna Trachtenberg for this week's Fashion Faves.
Thanks guys, there's a lot of new fashion trends out there right now, and it was hard to narrow it down to just 3, so let's get started. While many were focused on the films last night, the Oscars brought plenty of show-stopping looks on the carpet as well. For many celebrities, the themes seemed to be shimmer and sparkle as they made their way down the red carpet. Selena Gomez's Ralph Lauren outfit shined brightly with over 16,000 glass droplets. Ariana Grande continued to dazzle with this season's award outfits. Her gown had over 190,000 crystal sequins, cut beads, and rhinestones, allowing her to have that glinda glow on the red carpet. Her Wicked counterpart, Cynthia Erivo, also arrived with a show-stopping look in her dark green Louis Vuitton dress and over-the-top bow and collar. While most male celebrities took a more simple approach, Timothée Chalamet did rock a butter yellow Da Vinci suit. The most memorable look of the night, though, has to be Halle Berry's disco ball gown. Every celebrity definitely saved their best looks for Hollywood's biggest night. Now moving from the red carpet to some everyday fashion news, beloved clothing store Forever 21 may no longer be for forever. As the store continues to face financial challenges, it was announced that they are set to lay off over 350 employees in the coming months. It is also announced that they will be closing their Los Angeles corporate office as well. The layoffs will include managers, designers, supply chain directors, and the company's chief financial and chief merchandising officers. Any individuals who remain employed will transition to remote work after the headquarters are closed. A spokesperson from the company said, quote, "This decision was not made lightly, and we remain committed to transparency and fair treatment of our employees during this period of transition," end quote. While nothing has been finalized yet, store closures are also expected to be seen soon. Finally, into some lighter news, it's Fashion Week season, and as we head into spring, let's take a look at all the new fashion trends heading our way. Milan Fashion Week wrapped up on Sunday with designer Susan Fang making her clothing debut on the runway. Her collection was inspired by her mother's happy childhood memories from growing up in rural China. Fang said, quote, "We wanted to embrace how culture is passed down to us, whether it's personal or through art," end quote. Many of her pieces featured dreamy landscapes and had bright colors portraying the sky and what she felt happiness would look like. Fang said this collection helped to try new materials and allowed for more experimentation. Now that's it for this week's fashion phase. If I don't see the dinosaur commercial in that commercial phase, I'm going to be very sad.
Can't believe you're doing this alone.
I've done it before.
I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
This past Thursday was Pokémon Day, a celebration for all fans of the franchise, which included some exciting new reveals. Jacob Galui is here to break it all down.
Every year on February 27th, the Pokemon Company hosts a live event called Pokemon Presents. The event is the anniversary of the first game's launch and is a video presentation detailing all of the events and new games releasing in the coming year. This year is a highly anticipated year. Last year, Pokemon Legends ZA was unveiled and announced. We've heard no news on the game in an entire year, showing that they were taking more time with the game. The reason for this is because their last games, Scarlet and Violet, were poorly received because on launch they were very buggy. There was a lot riding on this presentation as well, because this year was supposed to be the unveiling of the 10th generation of Pokemon. Every 3 years for the past little while now, a new generation has been unveiled. 2013, 16, 19, and 22. Now, Pokemon has much more games than their mainline games, so there were announcements and live updates to all of these games. Next was an event that had to do with Pokemon Cafe Remix, featuring Flapple and Appleton. Pokemon Sleep has an upcoming event that features Cresselia and Darkrai, Cresselia being a Pokemon based off dreams, and Darkrai being based off nightmares. Pokemon Unite is getting 3 new Pokemon, Suicune, Alolan Raichu, and Alchemy, and they'll be releasing in that order. Next is Pokemon Masters EX. This game is celebrating its 5.5-year anniversary, and in that, they are unveiling Shiny Primal Groudon, Shiny Primal Kyogre, and Shiny Mega Rayquaza. They'll be available for a limited time. Next is the Pokemon Go news. Pokemon Go Tour Unova started on March 1st. During Go Tour Unova, you can encounter Reshiram or Zekrom by choosing your path, and they'll also appear in raid battles across the world. The Pokemon trading card game got a big announcement, showing that Mega Evolution will be returning soon. This is expected to coincide with Pokemon Legends ZA, which we already know will feature Mega Evolution. In Pokemon trading card game Pocket, the Triumphant Light series of cards was announced, and is immediately available for you to see if you can pull an Arceus. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet featured a bunch of live updates. You can enter in a code to your game to get a themed Rotom phone case. Red, Blue, and Green Pokemon have a higher likelihood of being shiny, and the final evolutions of the starters, Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval, will be available in raid battles. A major announcement in this presentation that I don't think anyone saw coming was Pokemon Champions, a brand new game. It was only announced to be in development, but it's intended to release on the Nintendo Switch family of systems and mobile devices. It also featured Mega Evolution and Terrestrialization in the same battle, and looks to be a Pokemon battle simulator in the vein of Pokemon Showdown. They say that you can pull your Pokemon from Pokemon Home to battle with. This doesn't seem like it'll be a permanent move, just that you can use their data in your battles, so you can use the Pokemon you've had on your journeys forever in future battles. Due to the nature of the trailer, it seems that previous features such as Mega Evolution, Z-Moves, Dynamax, and Terrestrialization may all be available in the same battles with this new game. It was only announced to be in development, so we do not know when it will release. If I had to wager a guess, I would say later this year. Now, the biggest announcement that everyone was waiting for was the trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA. We got a look at Lumio City, the starters, a bunch of characters that will appear, and some different battle techniques, as well as more Mega Pokemon. The starters were revealed to be Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Now, this is an interesting pairing because Chikorita and Totodile are both from Generation 2, with Tepig from Generation 5. But I think they chose them because they have ideas for new Mega Evolutions or forms that will make these Pokemon far more interesting. We also see that wild Pokemon are kept away in different parts of the city, in places that they can roam free. And the new battle system will feature precise timing and a way to run your Pokemon around the field to potentially dodge moves or get better positioning. This is a really interesting change, and makes it seem like the Legends series is going to have very different battle mechanics to try and test the waters of different things. I'm personally a fan of this because it shakes up a years-old battle system, which isn't to say that the Pokemon battle system is stale, but trying new things, even just for one game, is always really cool to see. It was at this point that the presentation ended, which left many confused. Generation 10 wasn't announced, Generation 5 remakes were not announced, but this just means they're taking more time with their games. We didn't even get a release date for Pokemon Legends CA, we just got late 2025. I'm personally very excited to see what's next for the series. It seems they're taking their games a lot more slowly after Scarlet and Violet's very buggy launch, and I'm excited to see what the series has in store in the far future. Back to you guys.
We're back. After last night's Oscars, it just makes too much sense for this week's segment not to be a Hollywood news update. Here to update us on everything is Erin Christensen.
Thanks, guys. I'm having a tough time taking my mind off last night's show. However, there's still plenty of other things going on in Hollywood that you're not going to want to miss. Celebrity hairstylist Jesus Guerrero, known for working with stars like Kylie Jenner and Rosalia, has passed away at the age of 34. Guerrero was in Dubai with J-Lo for work when he became ill and was reportedly too sick to travel back with her team. Instead, he returned to the United States separately, where he was later hospitalized and passed away, reportedly from pneumonia. His sudden death has left the entertainment industry mourning, with tributes pouring in from celebrities like Kylie Jenner, who called him family, and Katy Perry, who said he was, quote, easy to love, end quote. J-Lo also shared her grief, calling Guerrero a kind and gentle soul, but some are questioning whether more could have been done to help him. Reports suggest he was struggling to get home while sick, raising concerns about the responsibilities of celebrity teams when traveling. What do you guys think? Should Lopez have stayed behind to ensure Guerrero received proper care before traveling, or was it out of her hands?
To be honest, I don't know if it's a little cynical of me, but I think it's a little much to expect them to put their whole I'm not sure what they were out there for, but to put a whole tour on pause. I know he was sick, but I personally think that it was kind of out of their hands.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think definitely if he was struggling to get where he needed to go. It's definitely someone should have been looking after him, but I don't think everything should have been put on hold just because someone was sick. I mean, you never really expect someone to just die. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Like, they couldn't have factored in that this was a possibility when planning the tour and traveling to their next business thing that they had to get to. And also, Guerrero has his own team as well when it comes down to it, so it's not just J-Lo's team that was responsible for his well-being. So to her knowledge, there was other people there that could have taken care of him.
Yeah, exactly.
So she just left him high and dry.
Yeah, no one was expecting any of that to happen, so I don't think it's really on anyone.
Right, I agree. I definitely think the feedback that J-Lo is getting and the backlash is a little intense, especially when there's someone so beloved in the center of it. But moving on, you know the saying, ogres are like onions? Well, get ready, because there's many layers to the Shrek franchise, and we just got our first look at the upcoming 5th movie. DreamWorks hasn't released any plot details about the film, and it's unclear how it will follow the story of the last film in the franchise, Shrek Forever After. While we are still a year and 9 months away from release, a teaser trailer for Shrek 5 was released on Thursday. It featured some mainstay voice actors like Mike Myers as Shrek and Eddie Murphy as Donkey. And a new voice, that of Zendaya. She will be playing Shrek and Fiona's teenage daughter, Felicia. The film touts a new animation style which has been criticized by fans, who compared it to the 2020 Sonic the Hedgehog's original character designs. Animations may have evolved significantly since the first movie came out in 2001, but some think our favorite ogre looks almost too realistic. How did you guys react to the redesigns? Do you think the changes were for the better, or should they have stuck with the original designs despite the more updated animation quality?
I think they should have stuck with the original. I think that even though technology has advanced, it's so weird to just kind of switch up the style. It just takes away from the franchise, takes you out of the universe a little, I think.
Yeah, I was reading quite a bit of the discourse on Twitter, and I did see like some people were like photoshopping Shrek's face to like have like his old proportions, and it did look a lot better even with the new animation style. So I think they definitely probably could have stuck more to his true character model, but still used the new animation style. And I also just saw some things that were like, obviously we thought it looked better when we were kids, like we had our rose-tinted glasses on because we were kids, so like maybe we should give it a little bit of a chance since, you know, we're older now, we're more critical.
Yeah. No, it's funny. My first reaction was almost like, is this the handsome Squidward version of Shrek? Like, it doesn't
Did you
look
see the
great.
magic mirror? That one looked like handsome Squidward. Oh, it was so bad.
I haven't seen that yet, but I didn't know it could get worse.
Yeah. Could we circle back to Zendaya being on, though? That is such an interesting cast addition.
I know.
It's exciting, honestly.
Yeah, I love Zendaya.
It definitely will attract this newer generation to Shrek and keep that excitement alive. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see what she does.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I really enjoyed discussing these topics with you. I wish we had more time, but we still have a bit more show to get through. So that's all for this week's Hollywood News Update. I may be signing off, but don't go yet. These two will be playing a fun game after this commercial break.
Our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce. We all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
As a dad, every day is a challenge. To make sure that the time that I spend with them, it doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to try to teach them. When they learn something new and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. So if you want to talk to your kids, you have to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
talk.
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutβaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
This week, Sophia and I are playing a game of Finish the Lyric with our host, Emily Katz.
Thanks, guys. There's a lot of catchy tunes out there, and when you can hear, you can't help but just sing along. However, I left my speaker at home, so let's see if you guys can finish these lyrics without the power of music. All right. So, question 1. Gonna take my bling to the old...
Horse.
Correct.
I
All
love
right.
Little Nas X.
All right, moving on to the next question. It's me. Hi, I'm the blank. It's me, Taylor Swift. A, bad guy. B, problem. C, issue. Or D, goofball.
Bad guy?
So sorry. B, problem.
Oh my God, our
my options
resident
went away.
our resident Taylor Swift expert did not get that one.
Well, in my defense, my options scrolled up. So,
But you saw the Eras tour.
I did. It's true. I was there.
At first, I was afraid I was blank.
Petrified.
Petrified is correct.
Come
All
back.
Can I
right.
get extra points if I keep going?
Oh, wow, all right. Question number 4. I'm dreaming of a blank Christmas. Blank.
White.
White Christmas.
Yeah.
I still feel like this is in between us.
All right.
Yeah.
So now, question number 5. With the lights out, it's less blank. A, bright. B, happy. C, dangerous. Or D, scary.
Hello, I'm just taking a shot in the dark. Happy? I've never heard this song.
Not happy.
I also don't know. Dangerous.
That's correct.
Oh my
Wow.
God, that was the
What
fun,
song is
that was
that?
the funnest answer.
Couldn't tell you.
The world will
Okay.
never know.
Not too sure about that one. But now, question number 6. Is this the real life? Is this just
Fantasy? Caught in a landslide? No escape from reality?
That's
I got
correct.
some extra credit there.
Great job. Correct. Now, question number 7. What is your favorite song lyric? Just for
Oh. Oh my.
That was a good question.
You know when you when someone asks you a question and you just forget everything?
Yeah,
That just
every
happened
song
to
I've
me.
ever heard just went flying out of my mind.
Yeah.
Favorite song lyric.
I guess just one I can think of. There's this song by Arctic Monkeys called Too Much to Ask, and one of the lyrics is, when you fit me like someone, or like Sunday's frozen pitch fits a thermos flask. And I don't know why, but I just think that's such a cute lyric. And like, you know, like kids playing soccer on on a Sunday morning and they need a warm thermos. And I just think it's a cute little lyric.
That's a great one. I never heard that.
I still have forgotten every song I know.
That's all right.
But I think anything from Hamilton is a masterpiece. I have to work in theater somehow, and now I have. My favorite song from Hamilton is, I'm so going off topic here, but I'm just going to continue unless you stop me. So, so my favorite song from Hamilton is Nonstop. I think everything overlapping in that song is just incredible, and everything just blending together is amazing. Every like repeated lyric that kind of comes in, it just makes the song like a masterpiece, and I love listening to it, and I get way too invested when I'm singing it in my car.
That is a great choice. That's so funny that you mentioned that. I've been listening to that for the past couple weeks at the top of my queue pretty much every week. I feel
As
like
you
I'm listening to
should.
that one.
As you should.
In case you didn't know, Sophia and I were roommates last semester, and we listened to quite a bit of Hamilton in our dorm.
Yeah, when I
Aaron
got
Burser.
Aux. Yeah, it's a problem when I get on Aux. You will get a lot of theater songs if I'm in the mood, but I try to keep it to a minimum when I'm around other people who might want to listen to normal music.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, can't beat, good old theater music.
Exactly, love my show tunes.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I'm impressed at how much you know your music. I know we're having a lot of fun, but sadly, that is all the time we have left today for this episode of #that.
Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts to stay up to date.
I'm Evangeline Crossley.
And I'm Sophia Basilone. From the producers, talent, and everyone working hard behind the scenes, thank you for watching #that. We will be taking a break next week, but be sure to tune back in on March 17th.